This bit's going to be your Bond villain office.
Bond villain?
Top of your glass tower.
After Leicester today, got a meeting with the architects about the co-living scheme, Birmingham's first co-living scheme. I'm going to keep calling it that because as far as I'm aware, it's going to be. So they've done the initial designs together. They've got a specific idea about the design they want to put forward. I've told them, show me, but I want to see some other alternatives. So I'm hoping they've listened to what I said, because I've told them a few times, I mean they're really good, but I've told them a few times, show me some alternatives. I want to see 2, 3 indicative designs of the facade. That's what the building's going to look like from the outside. So we'll see what they've done. I have a feeling they've probably put more effort into one design to push that one forward, but it's not going to turn out pretty if I don't like it. So we'll see. It's not something I'm going to be able to show you at this stage, or the designs, but you'll be able to see some of the feedback at least. And then once we're a little further down the line, I can start sharing some of the designs with you, but right now it's a bit too early to do that, as I need to get some more advice from the planning department for Birmingham, see what their feedback is, see what they're interested in, and we can take it from there. Just put this ticket on.
You could get it faster.
We'll get used to it one day.
To get used to the film.
You'll get used to it one day. I'm going to start getting approaches. People are going to be like, saw you on YouTube with Anthony. We've got a £15 million development. No, trust me. It's a guarantee.
Yeah. Might not be this century. You think I'll make it to this one? Well, I'm not sure I want to make it. I'll be there. Where do you want to start then? We'll start on the plans.
So is this the general layout you're going for? Is there?
Well, this is one option. The ground floor, the first floor and the ground floor, we're still working through. Some of these other floors are more resolved.
Cool. Alright, and this is typical layout.
Yeah, basically showing maybe how we could utilise more space, like upper levels, so you've got more storage higher up.
Yeah.
So maybe they can be tighter units. Would you say it's the collective in London? They've got smaller units.
They're much smaller than what we've
They're exactly what I don't want to like mimic.
Are they? You don't want
No offence to them, they've done a great job.
Well, no,
but their rooms
made
are
ours
like
bigger.
ridiculous.
These are
these are 16
like
square
12.
metres are fine.
Mm.
They're at 12, aren't they? Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like that.
They look like
It's this sort of thing.
Well, you can
touch the not far off.
touch both walls. Yeah, it's not great.
It's not far off.
sort of went on.
But they're pushing all the, because the amenity space is so vast. They've probably got 20,000
At
square
the same time though, they're
feet.
marketing it towards like grown adults, so we're going to have stuff. It's not like just leave everything at your parents' house while you're at uni.
Yeah.
Where this plan is a lot better than this one is the communal spaces.
Yeah. You look at there, you've got large communal spaces here, like a living area, smaller living rooms, kitchen and dining facilities, co-working spaces here, and just keeping the corridor along the rear.
Do you know what? I wasn't so sure at first, but it does look good.
I think on this one up here, it looks, we put more verticals in, it looks stronger on that.
What do you guys prefer?
I like the timber, so I'm
First
unbiased.
timber here.
Yeah.
To be honest, the timber looks very
The
nice.
corten steel does look good. It's much.
What's this?
Strong.
That's still steel. Yeah, this is exposed steel frame, same as this. It's just been
treated.
powder coated or.
Can we go higher?
No.
Well, it's the shadow, isn't it? Have you got the SketchUp model? Should you have a look at the SketchUp model?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So what I do want to do, we'll send over the basement version to Jack, see what his analysis is, if you like, on the additional cost of having that. We're probably likely just to go over the 11 spaces, aren't we? But let's see what Jack comes back with. Then we've got to get to the pre-app and see what they say. I like the design of it, I'm just not sure about the materials. So I'm going to, if you send over the timber, I'm not sure about the life, and the other one I'm not sure about the cost. I know when I said that, I was waiting for your reactions. Like.
Yeah. Trying to wind us up now.
I'll be back. See ya. Boy, see ya.
Are you alright getting out?
You don't need a card or anything, do you? Alright, cool. Yeah, should be alright. Cheers, thanks.
Cool. Thank you.
What's interesting, this is one of the first schemes that, because the scheme's so different and there's a lot of amenity space, there's a lot of information to deal with and take in and to work out exactly what we're looking for, because it's so new and relatively untested. It's an immature market, co-living. Then we've got to really look at what's being done. And there's not much that's being done. And I'm trying to be sensitive to what's actually going to work. I don't want to just create spaces for the hell of it and put certain amenity or games rooms and things just to have one, because I'd rather something that's going to be used. Yeah, there's a lot of thinking. So I think I threw them off a bit when I was like, look, what does cladding look like? That's an architect's pet hate. They want to add their design flair to it. So it's an interesting mix of things. Let me try and hurry up back to the car to make sure I haven't got a ticket back. Just about. It's good, it's a good start, it's early stages. We want to speed up and get into the pre-app. So once we're a bit more developed with the design and we know what we're doing, then I can start to share some of those images and eventually share some of the ones that were originally proposed for the design actually. There's a lot of back and forth about the layout for the first floor of the development, which is where all the amenity space is. There needs to be a wow factor when you walk in. It needs to be inviting. It shouldn't be clinical and it shouldn't be office space or an office area when you walk in. It should be somewhere quite inviting, somewhere where you feel like, oh, I should stay here. Can I get a drink? Not, oh, people are working, should I be quiet? Should I be, do you know what I mean? No way. Shouldn't we have offices and the entrance? The entrance is the bit where you should be able to talk to people, express your feelings, express your delight with the building, not be quiet because there's a meeting next door. No, forget that. That's going to be at the other end of the building. Where the quiet meetings need to be at the end, and where the hustle and bustle is nearer to the front. So I'm just going to design it myself. I'm going to decide on the layout and send it to them, and that'll be it then. Just less back and forth. Some clients are happy to leave the architect to it almost exclusively when it comes to the design. Some clients want to take full control. I sit somewhere near the, I wouldn't necessarily say the middle. I'd probably let the architects take control over 60% of it, maybe a little bit more, maybe 65%. But the bit I do have control over are probably always going to be the most important part. So what it looks like from the facade and some of the main features. It's a landmark development for Birmingham. Only one city so far has a co-living scheme, a large scale co-living scheme that's operational. So I want to make sure it's done right, and I want to make sure it's actually going to be used by the residents. It's difficult to know what right is because it's so new. Kind of got to work off experiences of hotels, experiences of residential accommodation, student accommodation, how the residents have traditionally behaved in those residences and how they've responded to certain rooms and areas. So we want to really encourage the use of these areas and these rooms, and that's done through great design.